안녕하세요. 토론토부동산 김선리얼터입니다. 오늘은 센트러시티 오피스에 왔는데요. 알렌 로우 매니저와 함께 그레이우드 프로젝트 센트러시티 콘도에 대해서 알아보도록 하겠습니다. Hello, this is Sun Kim from Right at Home. We are at the Centricity Condo, and today we will talk with Allen Lowe, Greywood Senior Manager. And hi, Allen Lowe.
Hi, Sun. How are you?
Thank you for inviting me today.
No problem. Thank you for
So
coming.
today we are talking about this project. 콘도 분양에서 가장 중요한 부분이 로케이션인데요. 그럼 센트러시티 로케이션이 어떤지 한번 알아보도록 하겠습니다. Why Toronto investment are good right now? Can you talk about more about it?
Yeah, absolutely. If we look at what's happening in Toronto, Toronto is the fastest growing city in North America, and we know that Toronto has always been the blue chip investment in pre-construction. There is so much growth happening right now in the city. We're projecting 316,000 new jobs coming to the city center with a population growth at 98%. Right? If you look at what happened in the last couple of years, in 2021, nearly 89,000 new tech jobs were created in the downtown core, right? Making Toronto the third largest tech market behind New York and San Francisco. So there is a lot of demand for housing right here in the center of Toronto.
Oh, I see. 과거에는 토론토 다운타운 동쪽 지역이 많은 인베스터들에게 선호 지역이 아니었는데요. 왜 지금 센트러시티 로케이션이 중요한지 한번 얘기를 해보도록 하겠습니다. Before the many people dislike about the east of Toronto, what's going on here? Why is important to invest centricity this time in this area?
Well, this is a great opportunity right now because we're in the center of growth, right? If you look at downtown Toronto, especially if you look on Google Maps and you zoom into the center of downtown Toronto, it's going to take you to Yonge Dundas Square, which is just a few steps from our doors here. But the important thing of where we are at the corner of Church and Dundas, this is the center of growth. We can already see major developers have already started construction, started development. They've invested here, right? There is going to be immense change and sort of revitalization of this area, which is happening now. You want to be in a neighborhood where there's a lot of buildings, a lot of construction happening because we're not the first, we're not the last building, we're not the first building in the last 10, 20 years. There's going to be continued growth here, and that's where you want to be, especially when you're investing. If you're, just a block to the west of us, prices are completely different, but you're looking at the same tenant pool, you're going to get the same rent, and you're going to get a lot more value being on the east side right now.
Okay. 콘도 분양은 완공 시의 퀄리티가 되게 중요한데요. 그럼 더 자세하게 센트러시티 콘도에 대해서 알아보도록 하겠습니다. Can you tell us more about the Centricity projects and then the Greywood so people will know about more?
Yeah, absolutely. So Greywood Developments, we've been in development for nearly 40 years. We've delivered over 31,000 units and currently have over 6,000 units in various stages of development. So we're not a new developer. We're not a one-time developer. In fact, we've done famous Toronto landmarks such as the Ritz-Carlton. That's one of our buildings. We have several buildings in the downtown core currently under construction from the Good at the Distillery District. We have Jack Condos just up the street and Peter and Adelaide right in the center of the Entertainment District, which will be taking occupancy later this year.
Okay. So how about the Centricity? When it's building, what is about? Can you tell me?
Sure. Centricity, we're located right at the corner of Church and Dundas. And we're going to have 593 units, over 53 stories, including 20,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor amenities. Right? Our location is a prime AAA location. We're just a few steps from Yonge Dundas Square. And when you're at Yonge Dundas Square, that's the most well-known, the most vibrant corner in the city. You're going to have access to the Eaton Center, which is 2.1 million square feet of retail, and you're going to have direct TTC and path access. And having access to the path means now you're connected to the financial district, the hospital network. You can walk to Union Station. Everything you need is within a few minutes bike or walk from where we are.
현재 토론토 부동산 마켓은 미래를 예측하기 어려운 상황인데요. 왜 지금 그리고 센트러시티 콘도를 분양해야 되는지 한번 알아보도록 하겠습니다. 그리고 현재 어떤 프로모션이 있는지 함께 물어보도록 하겠습니다. Right now is Toronto real estate market is not stable. Why now is a good time to invest? And also the Centricity Condo promotion, what is good thing right now?
Right now it's a fantastic time, given that Toronto is a very resilient market, regardless of what's happening outside. Toronto has always been the blue chip investment for pre-construction. We know it's the most stable, it's the fastest growing city in North America. So having an opportunity to invest in a location like this, right in the center of Toronto, will always prove to be, a very stable and safe bet. Now, in terms of our promotions, we have a lot of fantastic promotions. We just recently launched, so we're still in that initial launch phase where we have all our greatest incentives out. So for 1 bedroom, 1 + 10, you can save up to $10,000. Looking at our 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms, you're saving $20,000. We also have a $5,000 credit at closing, right, towards your closing costs. Also, we're giving you the free right to assign, as well as the right to lease during occupancy. And also we have capped development charges, right? We're capping our 1 bedrooms at $13,500, which is lower than many other developers. And our 2 bedrooms or larger, they're capped at $18,500, which is again, much lower than what you can see from other developments. And these are very limited opportunities, which will be ending very soon. So it's a good time now to get in before these are gone, because you don't want to look back, a few years from now and realize, what, that was a great deal. I should have got it back then.
Oh, great. Okay, so thank you so much today. We got all the good information today. And if you want to know more about Centricity, please call me 647-389-5234. 오늘 함께 해주셔서 감사드리고요. 더 자세한 부분에 궁금하시면 카카오톡 jstoronto로 문의 주시면 제가 자세히 더 안내해드리고 하겠습니다. 지금까지 토론토 부동산 김선리얼터였고요. 알렌 로였습니다. 감사합니다.